Hi guys, welcome back. Looks like the skin servers are down. Sid here on Tolkien Craft 2, or Steve, as the skin apparently is. Anyway, so we are post-livestream. I have not really done anything except for bring all of my current A2 stuff, plus a few items of supplies down here. And what I want to do today is to start trying to get my A2 storage system going. Now, I don't for a minute think that I'm going to finish it today. If I can get a basic system going, that'll be pretty good. So, what do we need? Well, we are going to need quite a lot of stuff. And what I've been kind of flicking through, looking at stuff. So I think one of the things I'm going to want early doors is to get a energy acceptor in, so we can take power from this system and bring it into the network. Now, I've also hooked in one of these dislocator pedestal. I've got a pedestal here and one over in the power network, so I can kind of see what kind of drain we're getting on the system, because I'm not entirely sure how much power this system is going to pull, and yeah, it'd be kind of embarrassing if it's pulling way more than the system can cope with. So, the fluix crystals, we are going to need some charge. Now, I have got a reasonable amount of charge, so I'm going to make a few of these. We need 4 quartz and redstone. Now, the way you make fluix crystals is different in A2. Basically, to craft it, you need to drop a charged Certus quartz, a nether quartz and a redstone dust into a puddle, or otherwise a water source block. So what we'll do is we'll just pop you out temporarily. In fact, what we'll do is we'll bum. Didn't quite want that to happen. Pop you back. We'll make an infinite water source just so we are good down here, because I am going to want another puddle later on, and although I will be sculpting that a little bit more thoughtfully. So there's our water source. So what we can do is go, you can have some charged Certus, you can have some quartz, you can have some redstone, and we'll watch it do its thing. There's a little zippy zap animation. We get 2 for each recipe in there. So there we go, we've got some fluix crystals. So what else did we need for that? Quartz glass. Now that is just going to be quartz dust and glass. I didn't bring glass with me, but let me go and get some quartz dust. I think I'm going to need a fair bit of this anyway, so I'll run up and set that pulverizing, and in fact I'm going to sleep and then grab some glass while I'm sleeping, and I'll just to avoid any unpleasant updates. Unpleasant surprises. We'll get there eventually. Glass, that's what I wanted, wasn't it? Can you use that, I wonder? Well, we'll take it just in case, because I've got a fair amount of that, and I haven't got a lot of bog standard glass at the moment, so let's let me just check you again. In fact, let's hang on, what the hell? Yeah, so I need to pulverize the glass up. That's my next mission. Pulverize the quartz up. I will get the words out. Words and me today not working. So, where's my little pulverizer? In you go, Mr. Quartz. So we can get some of that going, and it was 5 and 4, so we'll see whether it works with the Tolkien glass. It does. That gives us the 4 we need, and that's all we need. I need the iron, which is downstairs, but that's fine. The entire purpose of this is to get me away from these situations where I'll take you while we're at it and leave the rest running. where I'm having to run around so much grabbing inventory items. Because once we've got this going, we can store all of our stuffs in it, and more importantly, I can run terminals to wherever we need them in the building. So yeah, so energy acceptor, that's our first wee bit of things, and I'm just going to plop you there. And there's not a lot going on. We can get rid of you. Let me just make sure. No, of course we're not lit up now. So I'll zap that in. So that will take energy into our AE system. And at the moment we don't have an AE system. We just have this, and this is doing nothing. There's no energy flowing through it whatsoever. So what else are we going to want in this? Well, we are going to need to make these pure quartz crystals. Now, pure quartz crystals, you drop Certus quartz seed made from Certus quartz and sand into water, and to make it go faster we can add crystal growth accelerators. Now that is really slow if you don't add crystal growth accelerators, so what we need to do is find, it'll be somewhere, obviously it will. If I were a crystal growth accelerator, where would I be? So it needs a Fluix block, which is 4 of those. Some ME glass cable, which is 2 Fluix and a quartz fibre. Okay, let's start with quartz fibre then. So that was that. Gives us 3. That gives us, I think that'll be enough. I don't think we need a lot of that right now. And then we are going to have iron. We need some more quartz glass. So that is this stuff going on again. And we are going to need a Fluix block, which we've got enough for 1 at the moment. I'll need to make more. So Fluix block, let me just pop you in there so I can see the recipe. I know you can shift click, but it doesn't always seem to work on this mod pack for some reason, and I'm never sure why. That gives us our crystal growth accelerator. So let me move this water source for starters. And because I might as well build this nicely to start off with. So what I want to ultimately do is have 4 of these. So we'd have 1 here, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, with a water source in the middle. But for the time being, we'll do that. And we will go over here, and I've got some covered ME cable, which we can, I'm probably going to do my ME network up above anyway, so let me take out this to, where do I want to bring it down? If I bring it down, it's probably as good a place as any. So, because ultimately we want to hide this. So we can bring you down, come under here, and let me just take out some of this. Right, where's my morphs? Get myself in bat mode. And go down another level. My god, those flashes from the what's the word I'm looking for here? The flashes from the magnetic ring are quite bright. So we'll do that, and then we'll do that, and we can bring you up here. And then let me morph myself back to me. So that is going. We can see there is power drain going now. This is what one of the things I'm very interested in. These crystal accelerators are apparently very, very expensive to run. So I'll tidy all that up underneath there eventually. Let me just put our bucket in there, bucket of water, and again we'll cover that up nicely later as well. Right, so we can see we've got power drain going on here. Let's go and have a look at what's going on. That's actually not too bad. I mean, that's really not shifting. Is keeping up. But of course, we only put one in. So the other thing I want to do is there is now what was it called? There was a cable module you can build. I just need to find it. Not a wireless access point, that's for certain. There we go. It was a toggle bus, which is some glass cable, a lever, and some redstone. Of course, I've got no wood on me. No, I have no wood on me. Right, I am going to just go and grab the stuff we need. I also need to think about getting the 4 of the crystal growth accelerators done, and I'll be back in a mo. Right, we're back. I've got some of the stuff I needed. I've also just made some more fluix crystals, but what we need to do right off the bat is get some control on this power usage, because what we don't want... Do you know what? I didn't bring 2 levers. I can't believe that. Oh well, we'll fix that in a moment. So let me just take you out of the middle there, and we will pop you there, and then we can pop one of these back. And once I stick a lever there, so that's currently, we can get the toggle bus, and it's currently offline, so there's no power drain, and that should be full. That's perfect. So I need to make 3 more of these crystal accelerators. Where have they gone? So I need 3 more fluix blocks for starters. So 1, 2, and 3. I probably need more fluix crystals as well, thinking about it. I'm going to need more glass cables, so if I do another 4, that should... 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I only need... Oh, sorry, we'll do 4. I've got the charged inserters, it's not a problem. 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. The other thing, take your ring of magnetization off when you're doing this. That was a mistake I made. So we'll do you in, and you in, and you in, and that should be plenty. Take our remaining 2 of those, stick those in like that, and that will give us some more glass cable. I need some more charged quartz. Charged... Oh, you know what I mean. Let me just do a bunch of that. Quartz glass, that's the word I was looking for. So that gives us 14 of those, and let me go and do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 of those, and that should be 3 of these beasties. Now we'll make this look tidier. At the moment it's just this setup. So what we then need to do, apart from grabbing a lever, is we need to take some, let me get this right. Now these are unfortunately right at the ass end of all the facades. Too far. We need to make these Certus quartz seeds. Now this is a great thing, you can throw it in the pool, it won't despawn, and it is just Certus quartz dust and sand. I'll give you 2. Now I haven't got Certus quartz dust at the moment, I've got quartz dust. So what we will do is we'll grab, I don't want to do too many right off the bat, we'll just do 16. So we'll go and pulverise those up. I can get a lever together and it should be good to start cooking with gas. So I'm going to just go and grab the lever, and in fact I'll grab some wood and I'll be right back. And we're back. So what we're going to do is we're going to whack a lever here, turn that on, and you'll see that that is now online, and these things are drawing power. Switch it back off and they go offline again. So it just gives us control over this, which is a particularly energy hungry device. So I've got my quartz, I've got sand, so let's make a bunch of quartz seeds. Now if we were to leave this offline and I were to throw that in, that will work, it'll grow. You can see there's little particles going in. It will take ages, and there are three stages to growth before these are completed. So if I mean that's been in there what, for just a few seconds. If I jump in there now, you can see that has got no growth whatsoever. So let's turn this little bugger on, and we will throw those in and that one in. And while that's doing, I'm going to check my power usage. That's okay there. And over here, see, that is actually draining the system, which is why I didn't want to keep this running. It's eventually this thing will kick in and start firing. Eventually. But yeah, I don't know whether this power system is going to be up to running an AE system at maximum efficiency. But let's have a look. That's been a minute or two, and you can see now we have got, those will not join each other, will they? But they're both at different percentages anyway. So throw that back in, throw that back in, leave those running, and eventually we will get pure Certus quartz, which is all the way back here, this one. And we need that for quite a few things, various cells, the energy storage cell. We can use a mixture of those actually, but and the fluix dust. So we've got a whole range of things that we need to things. I may actually put a storage cell or two up in this network eventually, but let's just try. I want to try not to pick those up. So they're still growing, still growing. You can always pop in and just check them out. So you can see these are at stage 2 now. And chuck them back in again, and they should be almost done. Still growing, still growing. Let me just have a look. 88, 94. So you can see the speed which 4 of these is adding, at the cost of power obviously. And that's the first batch done. We just wait for that little solitary straggler. Wait for him. There he is. And they've now gone to be stackable again. So we can turn that off, let the system recover its power, and we've got some pure Certus quartz. I'm actually running out of storage space here already. So we got that. We've got things. What next? Well, I'm just going to take a quick break because I need to go and get a drink because my throat is going. I don't know whether you can hear, but it's not sounding good. And I'll be back in a moment. Alright, we're back. So, first things first. I'm just going to go with the basic energy cell. So I need 4 of those. So I'm just going to try it with 4 standard Certus quartz because there's no point using good stuff if we don't have to. 4 fluix crystals, or fluix dust, and glass will give us energy cell. So let me take you off, place you on. So that is loading up fairly quickly. And it's all connected in and yada yada. And that's going to draw probably a fair amount of power to top itself up. Yeah, still not too bad. So we got that. Now, what we need is really to get the storage going is this ME drive. Now the ME drive uses 2 engineering processors. The engineering processors needs an inscriber. So we are going to need to make this inscriber. Nice and easy. We'll grab some iron out. And it was it? No, it's not. It had the pistons there and there, didn't it? That's right. So a sticky piston there and there. And my final fluix crystal that I've got made goes in there. So that will give us an inscriber. This is an AE tool, so it is going to require power. Probably the easiest thing is just to pop it in there. Are you not gaining anything? Inscriber, you should be getting juice. Okay, so anyway, well, let's give this a try. I need silicon, and silicon we get from smelting quartz dust. We have plenty of quartz dust, so let me go and just quickly smelt some of that up. I know this is a bit of a pain at the moment, but eventually this will all be accessed through terminals and the world will be much happier. Because I won't have to run around like an idiot. I think so. Let's just run that through. I only need a couple for now. Bang, so that's fine. We'll let the rest stay there. It's nice working inside when you don't have to worry about the mobs. And we need, where are we? So it's the silicon press we need out of here, which is there. So we pop the silicon press in. No. Well, that doesn't look right, does it? Does it need... It's the fact that it's not got power which has got me a little bit concerned. Let me just try something there. Now that has got power. Got lots of power. Silicon press. No. Inscribe a silicon press with silicon. Silicon? Inscribe a silicon press. Is that one I've dropped, I wonder? Is this one of these? It is. It's one of these weird ass... no good because it's been dropped on the floor. The ID is wrong, even though, or the metadata is wrong, I should say, even though it should be fine. Let me grab a chest. It will open, good. So we've got 2 of those, and we'll put the inscriber press, and we'll put that. This is my working one, my working chest for those presses. Now the other thing we need is an engineering press with a diamond. So engineering, please have more than 1 engineering press. One of these is not going to work. Let me take both of them and work out which it is. That one. So stick that in. Let me get you out of the way. I'll bin those later. You only need 1 anyway, so and stick another one in. So looking good so far. And we'll take the inscriber engineering press out and we'll put you in there. And then you just put those with some redstone. Couple of redstone. Jump up there, so we take 2 diamond. You're not both in at the same time. That's a bit poor. Run those together, and that will give us an engineering processor. So same again. And it's probably an upgrade which allows you to put more in there, as a guess. Basic card. There's all sorts of strange things going on in this mod that I still don't understand yet. While we're doing it, let me get the inscriber logic press and the inscriber calculation press and just make sure that they... No, you're no good. You're no good, damn it. Okay. So those 2, no good. That's calculation. Oh, please have another calculation. I may have to... I think I may just bring one of these in creatively, because obviously I have got them. You can see I've got them, but because it's been dropped on the floor with this stupid bug, it doesn't recognise it, and it's just annoying. So I will do that later on anyway. We are going to get on and get this drive bay thing done. We need a couple of those. Some iron we've got, so that should be everything we need to make an ME drive. Now, bear in mind, at the moment we've got nothing on here that uses a channel net. I don't know whether you're familiar with AE2, but these cables have 8 channels. They can support 8 devices. And if you want to do more, you have to go and start getting into the ME controller, which again needs a little bit more work. So, but for now, we can hook straight into here, and we can take some of our, well, sorry, take all of our drives, why not? And we can pop in, there's a 4, there's a 4, there's a 4, there's a 3, there's a 3, there's a 3, and they are online. The system is draining power, but it's not bad, you know, it's just ticking away. We'll go and have a look at that in a moment, just to make sure that everything's okay. So the last thing we need to think about is, there's a couple of things. One is fascias. So cable anchors are basically a nether quartz cutting knife and pretty much any metal bar. So a nether quartz cutting knife is just that. I think we can do that okay. A couple of quartz. And if we go quartz, iron do. It gives us some of that going on. Now I'd rather not use... I've got more gold than I've got iron, to be honest. I've got so much gold, it is actually getting beyond a joke. So, and gold isn't valid. Typical. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. I'll go and grab some materials because I'm going to want some more of this cobblestone anyway, and I will be back in a moment. Right, I've just realised I'm actually running very close to time, so I've started rearranging the cabling a little bit. So we've got this now comes in down here and over there. What I want to do is get some of this stuff going on, and I want to combine, now if I remember rightly, it was that, like that gives me 4 facades. And I can go and plop you there. Now, covers that up neatly, and I think I should now be able to switch that on, and that will, yep, that's fine. Works like a charm. Now, the other thing we need is some access terminals wherever it's gone. Where are you? If I were an access... So you've got the ME terminal, and that's going to require some of this stuff and a dark illuminated panel and logic processors. So these are things we're going to have to get onto next time. So I'm going to have an access panel here. So we will cover you like that. I also want to get that going on. So we can cover that. Unfortunately, seamless texture fails once you get into facades, but I'll live with it. And let's just head up quickly upstairs, and we'll... I worked through the night, so we did get mobs spawning, unfortunately. Let me just hop... Oh, damn it. So we can pop you back down here. We can get a bit of you going on there. I was going to go to here, and I was going to bring cable up to there. So that'll be my access terminal up here once we've got that, and in the meantime we'll just cover that up and we'll get ready for that. Now, as I say, we've got a little bit to do. We need to make an access terminal. That's the basic terminal, so we need a formation core. So I need to get 1, 2, 3. That's fairly straightforward. Now, if I want a crafting terminal, wherever it's gone, there you go, it'll be down there, ME crafting terminal. I need to take one of those, a crafting bench and a calculation processor, which is pure Certus quartz. So, anyway, I will continue this next episode. I didn't think I would get anywhere close to finished on this episode, but we have made a reasonable amount of progress. We've got the drives. We have no access into the system yet. We've got the means to make the quartzes and the likes. We've got the press going. I still need to... Which one was it? I need to use the calculation press. So I will fix that between episodes, and I will see you next time. But until then, thanks for watching, guys, and bye for now.